In mid-May 2024, we visited Stockholm, Sweden in our first international trip since COVID. We found Stockholm to be a beautiful and vibrant city located on many islands and on the water. It is sometimes called the Venice of the North. In this video, we will show you a city overview and also the famous Vasa Museum. And this is a viewpoint that's very popular, and you can see why. Gorgeous views of the other parts of the city. This is one of the boat clubs in Stockholm, and some of these boats, see if I can get a little closer, are old wooden boats that date back perhaps to the beginning of the 20th century, according to our driver. Really beautiful, beautiful scenery. And here's some more. This looks like it would be a pretty pleasant place to live, at least during the good weather months. This is Stockholm, down by the old town on a Friday afternoon. It's getting pretty busy here. Pretty area. Beautiful water, bridges, spires. Very beautiful. This is Saturday on one of the main shopping streets in Stockholm. And as you can see, there's music, and you can see and hear there's music and people out everywhere. Nobody seems to be very intent on getting out of my way. So, pretty colorful. It's a holiday weekend, so that explains why so many people are out. Stockholm has, as you've already seen, a vibrant and sometimes quirky street scene. If you are on foot, beware of bicycles and scooters coming unexpectedly. Stockholm Central Station is a large train station offering many connections. It also has many shops and restaurants. Stockholm's location on the water and its many bridges offer endless photo opportunities. It really is a beautiful city. The Vasa is a huge wooden warship that sank on its maiden voyage in 1628. It was subsequently raised and is now displayed in this incredible museum. And this is the Vasa Museum, the famous museum with the old Swedish warship that we're going to tour. And here it is outside, and it's a beautiful day. It's a Saturday, and spring is in the air, so it's a pretty popular place. And this is the Vasa Museum, the ancient Swedish warship, and the museum is built around the ship. You can just see how vast the ship is and how vast the museum is as well. You can see the people for kind of give you some idea of reference. It's really, really amazing.
Right, and the king was to blame. Right, he kept on interfering. He narrowed down the time they had for construction. He made her taller than she was supposed to be. He also decided to bring on cannons that were too big. Yeah.
The detail carving on the Vasa is just magnificent. This photograph of the bow of the ship shows a lion that is supposed to represent the power of the Swedish king. These figures have been painted to show what they would have looked like in 1628, just before the Vasa sank. Here's another view of this incredibly large ship. And it just, you can't really get it in the frame, even with the widest angle This is supposedly the spot where they recommend to take selfies that provides the best view of the ship. I think it's pretty good. So I probably would agree with that. And this video is from the highest viewpoint, a little platform that you have to climb another set of stairs to get to. And it kind of shows the extent of this museum. And this is on ultra wide angle. This is a view of the stern, which is incredibly high, and that height is one reason the Vasa capsized. And then this second photo shows in detail the intricacy of the carving. Again, there are lions representing the Swedish crown. The museum has parts of the Vasa recreated, including this very cramped area, which shows one of the stations for one of the cannons. This is a cutaway of the Vasa, which shows the many areas in which the crew worked. These areas were quite cramped, and despite the height of the ship, there was not a lot of headroom in any of them. This scale model of the Vasa shows what she would have looked like underway in 1628. Well, if she'd been able to sail, that is. She looks like she's coming right at you. It's a pretty incredible museum.